It is Sunday, December 21st, 2014, 10:21 p.m. Oh my gosh, it's like I'm in a horror movie. Except not, because the special effects are better in my video than that movie. Guys, you should have told me not to go. You should have said, it's not gonna turn out well, just don't go. Don't go. Stay home like you always do. You guys could have said to me, I thought you ran on a platform of never leaving the house. Don't leave the house. That's too much house leaving. But no, I went to the family dinner. So I'm waking up from my nap. Be sleepy with sleep, but I'm in so much pain. My freaking back is really seized up, and oh, it hurts, and it'll calm down in a bit. I've got to reach my water goal. I've got to type my 750 words, and this is my vlog. So today sucked because, okay, the good things about it. The good things about it were seeing my cousin again. We used to be really close growing up, and that particular family dinner, we would take off, and we used to like go for walks together and hang out. We used to be close when we were younger. It was pretty cool. But we're not like that. And that's okay. But you know, for a bit there it was really neat. I got to take a selfie with her. That was awesome. Even though I think there was sleep in my eyelid as usual. And then she also let me photograph her and her daughter running around outside. There's like this field right behind this building in the middle of nowhere. Where the dinner was. So I had some really cool photos because her daughter just wouldn't stop. Just running everywhere. I ain't stopping. You get some pictures. She'd be like, I want to go play. And away some more. Oh, something shiny. I'm like, wow. It's so apparent that she's her daughter's mom or mother. You know what I mean. It's just so clear, but it's just really neat to see it like that. And just looks like her. So yeah, I had a moment where I was like, I hope you keep my contact info because I'd really like to be part of your life, you know, like, and your daughter's life. I missed out on your first daughter. Her first daughter tragically died a couple of years old. I met her daughter, her first daughter, while this daughter was in her belly when I went to a funeral. But it's weird. But so yeah, she had to carry a baby while also mourning the loss of her daughter, her first daughter, and her grandmother at the same time. So she did amazing. But anyway, I'm rambling. I missed her, and I want to be in her life, but we'll see. Because of, it was tough because I guess before I was there, a certain family member who shall not be named mother, said I'd bullied her because, or something like that. It all has to do with the deciding of the family dinner, where the family dinner is going to be this coming year, because Grandpa doesn't want to do it again there. He intends to, like, move anyways, somewhere he can be around more friends, you know, and I think it's really good. But, my mother had suggested a Chinese buffet restaurant in the big city, which is surprising that she'd want to go to the big city, because she hates going to the big city. And then I had suggested, well, I'm old enough, like, we're of age, my generation can step up, and I have a place that can accommodate. We have one of the same rooms like Grandpa has, only bigger, you know, one of those meeting rooms, eating rooms, and family function rooms, you know. That's what we have in our building as well, except we have a bigger one. Less big kitchen thingy, but we have an apartment that is accessible by elevator. It's not a huge deal. But there's counter space and all that. Anyway, the whole point is that, well, we have a great space here, so we can meet the needs. We're about a similar drive. It makes sense to carry that family Christmas dinner thing. If they want to carry that forward, it would make sense to have it somewhere where we can all be together and continue bringing our own, like, our contributions of food and whatnot. Anyway, we had a falling out over that, because I was like, I don't need you to say that my ideas, that you even, I just was hoping you would be kind of like, hey, neat that you would even think of that, or something. Like some support. Does that make sense? Because but instead it was like met with, we'll see, but blah 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 blah, and so forth. And then the inevitable email, we are two different people. Yes, I'm someone who has, like, a mother that feels that when things aren't going right, she can just dump her daughter. So I guess she just was so used to doing that in my childhood. I don't remember. Anyway, let's just say that it didn't go well at dinner. I tried to ignore her like she didn't exist. I just tried not to acknowledge her. I just tried to get through that part. And so she cornered my husband a couple times for hugs and spoke loudly. Having a daughter for 36 years, I'm thinking, I maybe lived with you for like 3 of them as a teenager, and as an adult you have a terrible track record of actually being a mother in my life, or anybody in my life. But she, but I didn't say anything, but she just kept trying to goad me to say something, you know. And then the squash my husband made, oh, this tastes good. Who made it? Jay did. Of course he did. Like a little pick at me, as though she was known far and wide for her culinary skills. Oh, see? Exactly. Yeah, I know I'm talking about. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Family fights. Oh, so anyway, I didn't take the bait, and I didn't take any of the bait for the whole time. I pretended like she didn't exist. It's kind of like this thing she does pretty much for me, except when she's getting something from me, like items of purchase or whatever, which just doesn't. I don't know. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to go to the family dinner because I knew this was going to happen. I knew she was going to get at me, and she did. I heard that she had said that I had bullied her prior to going in there, and I don't take that lightly. Oh, I know what it's like to actually be bullied. I can even remember an instance of her bullying me when I was an adult, and in a pretty severe way. And I don't take kindly to it. I can't believe she has to do that, right? Because obviously people would wonder why I wouldn't be speaking to her. So then, yeah, so dinner went on. She'd like talk about me more and more when I wasn't about, and I started to get more irritated about that. And I'd want to like say, "Oh, sucked, just sucked." And then how'd that all end up? Oh, so I took photos with my film camera of my cousin and her daughter outside in like the field, out by the field, in the grass, but by the field, and it was good fun. And then my mom was out with smoke break with my oldest uncle, the long lost uncle, and I'm not a hateful person, so I was like, "Do you want a picture together?" Because I have taken some pictures inside of people, and she said, "Yes, we'd love that. I don't believe I have a picture of him since we were young and everything." And so I took a few pictures, not the greatest of pictures, but I, took the pictures, and she said she wanted them, and I don't know if I said that I would send them, but I've sent everybody their photos via Facebook by now. I hate Facebook, but that was easy. Anyway, I've done it, and the thing was, that was a nice gesture on my part, considering all that had gone on before and at this dinner. Get inside, and it's close to leaving time, and me and my cousin were talking some more, but I was trying. But what happened? Oh, okay. So I'm in the kitchen, and I'm with a few other people, and she says, Mother says, "Can I have a hug?" And you think, "Oh, your mom wants to hug you. That's so sweet. You should hug her. It's Christmas." But this is like a couple hours of being there. It had not been going well so far as hearing the comments and that she was making, and to know that she had said that. The only good thing that had happened was that I had taken the photos, but I had taken photos of other people as well. So basically, I think that was enough for me as far as a good gesture. And she shouldn't get any more. And you're like, "But she's your mom." Yeah, well, so it's not everything, believe me. You only put up with so much for so many years of somebody's behavior, and you can't reinforce it. You can't like go, "Oh, well, it's okay to treat me that way." And also, she didn't ask for that hug outside when it was just us, pretty much. She needed to do it as part of her show in the around everybody. So I said, and it was the first thing I said, "I don't feel comfortable hugging you." at this time or something. I said, no, I don't feel comfortable hugging you. Hugging you. And I just, like, walked away. And then my cousin came out to me and was like, it's Christmas. Jesus would want you to. Well, don't even get me started with what Jesus would want. Don't even, why are you bringing him into it? Yes. Oh my, because, the manipulation done by my mother at that one dinner in multiple ways to multiple people. She tried to play my husband against me. Not in a subtle way, and then unfortunately I think she undid me and my cousin a little bit more when we had, we're doing alright, and then I was to look like the villain for not hugging her in public, with around all those people. She was still go like see how evil my daughter is. Oh, and they don't know, like, I tried 2 years. I did everything, made it so that she was at my wedding. She didn't even talk to me for years because she doesn't care. There's nothing in it for her. She doesn't care. She could blissfully, happily, fine without, so it's really, anyway, got out of there. Oh, yeah, it was decided where the dinner would be next year, and some individuals left before it could be talked about, or when it was going to be talked about, they didn't want to talk about it. And then, but Grandpa said he didn't want to do it again, and that worked out. And then I thought it was going to be about the restaurant versus an alternative, but I had the support of an aunt, and my cousin had spoken up, said that I had suggested that I would do it. I would, host here. That a place for the family to meet still and have a Christmas dinner, because some members were like, hell no, we're not going to have a restaurant like that. It takes away from our certain way it's been done for us, right? So it was decided, and I think, so we're going to do it next year, I guess. And that's great, but, like, it feels sort of, it feels so weird. It'll be great to invite people and have family there, and yes, of course, my mother's invited, but, I mean, I'm not, like, of course I'm not gonna not have anybody there. All of them are invited. It was just emotionally devastating. The ride home was long, and the people who gave us a ride home, I wasn't in the vehicle very long, and my stomach just hated me. I was so sick. I thought I wasn't gonna make it home without, and it was a kind of vehicle where you can't just open the door and roll out and escape if you have it. It was horrible. I haven't had an attack. I hadn't felt like that in years. I mean, I have terrible stress, but, issues, but not like that. And oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've been made that upset, though. And I got home and I was sick, and then I vented for so many hours. Yeah, sorry. Okay, for so many hours, and then I finally napped, but not long enough, because here I am and I don't have much time. It's almost 11. It's 10:40 p.m. It just was an you try. I did try. And I didn't brag or tell people in the family what I'd done. Like, that I had tried. That what I had done to make it so that she would be in my life. So that she would be at the civil ceremony for my marriage. Because I felt it proper that parents should be there. Regardless of anything. I'm sad because I did like talking to her for those couple years till she visited and became and acted like a jealous sister, like a jealous sister and the sister, like a big family of jealous sisters. Not her. I know she doesn't have to have the mother instinct. I guess I just expected that. Well, because since friends and family and friends and strangers can treat me better than that, I guess I expected that she could do a lot better. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad, and I have every right to be upset about it. But that was it. That was it. I've sent all the photos, and what can you do? I went at the insistence of a relative, and I don't regret it. I'm glad for the moments I had with my cousin and her daughter, and that I got to see some people, and that I got some more names for the list, and that the issue was talked about regarding continuing Christmas dinner tradition. I mean, my generation should step up, and I'm the most ready, I think, of us. But, yeah. Let's just say, oh, I don't want to play those games. Oh my goodness. It's so weird. It's so weird. So for any of you guys who are like having a wonderful time with your family, awesome. Those of you who can relate to my experiences, thank you. Thank you for saying I'm not. Thank you for understanding. For those who are saying, oh, she's your mother. Yeah, I know. And believe me, I've given that. It's been my main thought for 36 years. I think that eventually you go, yep, that's true, but so what? Okay, guys, I got writing. I vented to you guys like you guys were therapy session. I'm gonna drink my tea and stuff. I'm like subtly showing you guys. Do you see my nails? Husband painted these for me. Yeah, because I'm not very good at it, and he's awesome. And I wore the necklace and the bracelet he gave me. It was pretty. And, yeah, I'm glad it went. It's just, breathe. I'm looking forward to Christmas dinner part 2, or let's call it the better sequel, the awesome sequel. And, it's gonna be awesome, because it's not gonna be stressful. It's just gonna be my dad and my best friend and me and my husband, and it's gonna be really nice, and it's gonna be here, and it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be on Christmas Day, so it's gonna be great. And then stop with the food. Food break. Okay, bye guys. I got stuff to do. Let's just say I went and I did it, but oh my gosh, sometimes being an adult is like, wow. It takes like, no matter what you do, sometimes you can't avoid mama drama. It sounded like a Maury Povich thing. Mama drama. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. No, I'm just gonna just gonna go dust it off my shoulder. Dust, dust, dust. Merry Christmas. Good luck. Merry Christmas and good luck.